Hello again and welcome to my channel. So this is going to be an energy reading for the water signs for April, Cancer, Pisces, and Scorpio. And I'm going to pull 4 cards from the Moonology deck by Yasmin Boland, and then I will pull clarifiers as I'm guided to. 4 cards, please. Four cards for April for the water signs, Cancers, Pisces, and Scorpio. And since I'm a Cancer and I'm a moon baby, yes, I like this deck, but it's especially appropriate that this deck is being used for these signs. Because we are as mutable as water, that's for sure. There's 1. And 3 more cards. Take that one. This is already interesting. Water babies. Oop. There's that one. These cards have been flying out all night long. One more card for the water signs for the month of April. Cancer, Pisces, and Scorpio. There it is. Okay. So the first card that came out for the water signs, the answers you need are coming. Full moon and Gemini. So what this is telling me is that there's something that you may have been asking, maybe about your finances, maybe about your relationships, about abundance. What this is saying is that you're going to get answers, and they're going to be the answers that you need to move forward and to make sure that you're getting what you want. Next card says, look at the bigger picture, full moon in Sagittarius. So what this is telling me is that we may be a little narrow-minded as to how we're viewing things. What this is saying is that we may need to look at everything that's going on with a situation instead of concentrating on just how it's affecting us. This is telling me that there may be other things going on that we may not know about, and that if we kind of step back and observe the entire situation, we'll be able to see exactly what's going on, and that if we look at the bigger picture, we may be able to get the answers that we want. Along with that, it says it's time to release negativity. This has come up in a couple of readings already. What this is indicating is that whatever it is around the situation that's negative, be it people, places, things, whatever it may be, it's now time to let it go, okay? This is saying that this is affecting our vibration, it's affecting how we view things, it's affecting how we manifest things. So it's time to let all of this stuff go and make sure that we're rising above it. Because to me, what this is saying is that this is all part of getting these answers. In order to get the answers, and what I'm getting is that these answers may not be coming from something physical. These answers may be coming from your intuition. They may be coming from inside. They may be coming from something you pick up from other people. But unless you release negativity, you will block whatever these answers are that you are seeking. So it's now time to let this stuff go and let what needs to come in, come in. And the 4th card says your commitment is being tested. And again, this has come up a couple times tonight. What this is showing me is that there may be something that you're committed to, but the universe may be saying, I'm not quite sure you want to do that, so let me throw some obstacles in your way to see if it's really something that you want. So what this is telling me is that if you can step back, look at the big picture, you'll be able to figure out why it is that you truly want to do this. And if the universe is testing your commitment in that way, but you've already gone within, you've released your negativity and you've gotten these answers and you say, yes, this is what I'm going to do, then the universe is going to say, okay, you want it. You've shown me you want it. Here you go. And you'll be surprised at how easy it is to come in. Okay, so the clarifiers I'm going to pull for this one. Let's do the Whispers of Healing deck by Angela Hartfield, and then I'm going to do the Flower Therapy deck by Doreen Virtue. So one clarifier card for this reading for the water signs for the month of April. One card, please. Take that one. Okay. This card says learning. And looking at this card, what I'm seeing is a child who's looking at something maybe that they haven't seen before, that they want to learn more about, and they're examining it. But the point is they're examining it with a childlike curiosity. And the other thing that strikes me about this card is that this card is green, which is heart chakra. So this child, when they're learning, they don't have any bias. They don't have any preconceived notions about what it is that they're looking at. They're seeing what's in front of them and they're taking it in. They're soaking it in. They're learning about it just by looking at it without allowing anything else. So what this is telling me is that it's time for us to be able to take things in and to learn without any interference from the outside. And to me, that's where releasing negativity comes in. It's time to take in things. If there's something we want to do or we want to learn how to do, or there's something different coming in, we need to let go anything going on around us that keeps us from having this childlike sense of wonder when we're looking at the world, because this is what's going to make sure that we get whatever it is that we're asking for. We have to make sure that we are childlike in whatever it is that we do. Children have fun. They don't think about consequences, but yet at the same time, they're very loving. They're very giving. When they're at that stage where they're innocent and they're not really, they don't have any, again, preconceived notions of what's going on around them, they just are. They just live. And yes, they're dependent on their parents, but they also expect their parents to love and nurture them. And they learn to just kind of take everything in and be themselves. And that's the point, is we need to be able to be. Just be. Not allowing any outside interference. Be you. Whatever you do, be you. All right, and the next clarifier for this one, because this reading is going a little deeper than I thought it would, but I'm getting right now that for a lot of you, this was needed. That it was time to do this. The other thing I'm getting from this, the learning card, is that if there's something that you've been trying to do and it requires educating yourself about it, now is the time to do that. Too many cards. I just need one card. If you have been thinking about doing classes, going back to school, whatever it is that you feel your soul purpose is, if you have to do some type of class or learning or something to be able to do that, this is telling me that now is the time to do it. And this may be part of this commitment that's being tested. If you need to be able to take this in and educate yourself and be what's the word I'm looking for? Not really subordinate, but when you're in a situation where someone else is teaching you, you have to be able to release whatever hindrances you have and just listen to them and learn from them. And that's what I'm getting from this, is that's part of your commitment that's being tested, is you have to be willing to take whatever lessons you're getting from other people. You have to be able to take constructive criticism like a child and not let it affect your ego, and not let yourself think that, okay, that person has something against me because they presented it in this way. No, it's time to take all of that out and release this negativity. If you are really concentrating on something that you want to do, learning is going to be a big part of it. And learning is going to include making sure that you are going to the people that are going to help you. Go to them in a way where you are subjecting yourself to them, and you're making sure that you're taking as much information as you can from them. All right, and the last card that came out, which also came out in another reading, is called Laughter. It says, uplift yourself and those around you through loving laughter. So the other thing that this is saying to me is that while there's some of the serious stuff going on, make sure that you don't forget to have fun. That is very, very important. In order for you to get what you want, it has to be something that's fun. It cannot be something that's struggle. This is not supposed to be hard. I've said this before. This is not supposed to be hard. This is supposed to be easy. One of the ways to make it easy is by making sure you have plenty of laughter, plenty of fun. Enjoy yourself. Make sure you're being yourself. Wait for these things to come in, because what's going to happen is when you finally are yourself and you release negativity, you step back and look at the bigger picture, you learn for whatever you're doing, but also the other thing I'm getting right now is learning from your mistakes in the past and not repeating them. And I don't feel mistakes are mistakes. I feel that they're learning experiences again. So learning from what you've done in the past, making sure that you don't repeat it. Again, that's where commitment is being tested. And if you can do all that, the answers that you seek are going to come to you. Well, I hope you enjoyed this reading. Again, my name is Carol. Thank you for watching. If you liked what you saw, please like, share, and subscribe. If you have any suggestions as to what you'd like to see in a reading, please either send it in a comment or send it to my email. I hope you all have a wonderful April. I truly enjoyed doing this for you, and I will see you all in the month of May. Everybody take care and be blessed.